If you are good to others, God will be good to you. Part 4 of 6 on Between Master and Disciples, held in English.
We want to show the world all the facts about the war. It is not political. It is very spiritual. Because if people understand the war and the consequences and the unfairness thereof, they will lean toward the positive side, the righteous side. So in that case, they will be on the side of the positive power instead of the negative power, the good instead of the evil. So if they are leaning towards the positive side, they will be, of course, in the positive direction, and it's good for them.
Yes.
And if they are misled and support the negative power, evil power, just like Putin and the gangs, then they will slip down into the negative direction. That's very bad for them.
Understand, Master.
So what we're doing is also very spiritual. Apart from we are doing it because we feel sorry for the world or for the victims of the war, for example. But it has also a spiritual aspect, and it will affect people also spiritually. Understand now?
Yes, understand.
It's not political. So our work is helpful. And I thank you for bearing all that with me. That's why I force you to meditate.
Understand,
Yes.
Master.
Well, not force, but I keep asking and explaining again and again why.
Right.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
You must, otherwise you get sick after some time.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
If your shirt accidentally gets wet just in one corner, then you can dry it quicker, or it doesn't matter too much. But if you wet the whole shirt, then you'll be cold. You will get cold.
Yes.
So don't wait until the whole shirt gets wet.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
You are tough, you are protected. But we have to protect ourselves also.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
The world is big and we are only one. You are only one. They say in Vietnam, mảnh hổ năng địch quần hồ, meaning even the strong, powerful tiger cannot fight against a big group of foxes.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master. Yes.
Because they're a big group, they will gang together and then they will be able to take down the tiger.
Yes, that's true.
Don't be too overconfident.
Understand, Master.
Always take care. Just like when you're sick, I ask you to take medicine or some preventive measure. Always.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
I'm not dictative. You know that, right?
Right,
Yes,
right.
Master.
I'm just worried about you
That's true.
Yes, Master.
because you're vulnerable in the big, terrible world nowadays. And the viruses are everywhere, not just Omicron.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything, all the bad things seem to be awakened now and attacking the whole world, everywhere.
Yes.
Yes.
Just a few days ago, normally the World Health Organization, the monkeypox is not to worry about. But now they say they are concerned.
Oh, yes.
It's already everywhere, and it's amounted to like 500 something already. Originally, there were only one or two here and there,
Yes.
and it's easily transmitted between animals, people, and humans, and between humans and humans.
Yes. Oh.
Like you get it, you don't know it, and you go home and maybe kiss your wife, French kiss, then that's it, both will get it.
Yeah.
Or touch some infected feces from the animal, people, or from your pet person, or whatever.
Yes.
Even in contact with your pet person, if your pet person got it, you get it. Or some wild animal people, they go into your yard and all that.
Yes.
Yes.
If they get it, you will get it. Oh, man.
Classically, there are two ways that this can be transmitted. It's through humans and through animals. And of course, close contact, touching sores, especially if they're open, or even touching the clothes that the patient was wearing and picking it up from there. In terms of animals, it would be much of the same, so close contact, but also biting and scratching, or even eating the meat of those animals. And we're talking about small animals like rodents, prairie dogs, things of that nature. Now, in terms of incubation, that's another issue, and it may depend on the mode of transmission. For instance, it would be shorter incubation period if it was something like scratching or biting, and it's been set up to 9 days. The touching, however, can be up to 13 days, even longer. What's notable here, and that you should understand, is that large respiratory droplets have also been implicated in the transmission from human to human of monkeypox. And specifically, it's not like it would be with measles or even SARS-CoV-2, but for instance, if you are within 6 feet of somebody, you would have to be there for at least 3+ hours to have reliable transmission.
All kinds of sicknesses. Oh. And even whatever milk, this day milk or something, salmonella went in it.
Oh.
They call off many. There's a company in France, they recall a lot of milk because of salmonella. Oh, God. You would think milk is harmless.
Yes.
And even something went into strawberry. My God.
Oh.
And you would think strawberry is vegan, no?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's the thing. They use all kinds of fertilizer from the feces and human waste product, or human waste or animal waste and all that. So everything mixed up, and of course the bacteria will grow everywhere. And if they use fertilizer, then that kind of infected fertilizer will infect your food. I hope we can continue to have something to eat, because if we can't even have vegan, then we'll all die. Even fruit like that.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Or even for vegetarian people, they drink milk
Yes.
and they eat cheese, and if they can't even have that, then how are they going to survive, huh?
Right.
It's so scary, this world. So I'm not strict with you. I'm not strict to you. I'm just taking care.
Yes, that's right, Master.
Yes, Master. Thank you.
I'm responsible.
Yes, Master.
Thank you, Master.
Just like I would take care of my dog. People,
Right.
Master.
even if they are not with me, I keep an eye on them all the time. You know that.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Oh, these few days, everything comes together. Disciples sick there, and residents sick here, and the dog people trouble there, and business trouble here. And, oh my God. And I'm feeling so nauseated, and headache there and here, and aches and pains. And I ask heaven, they always tell me it's the same mantra, work karma. So I'm lazy to ask anymore. Or sometimes when I forget, I ask them, I say, okay, I answer myself. I know already, work karma. No need to wait for their answer.
Yes, Master.
What was that we were talking about before?
Prime Minister Orban.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you can see, whoever supports Russian gangs and even the so-called Orthodox patriarch, you can see they are in the black dot.
Yes.
Because the way Russia, the gangs, and that's comprised of all these armies, go in and even steal people underwear like that. And then raping even boys of 11 years old and kids. How would the world want to shake hands with Putin, even if he's still alive, or with one of his gang members?
Yeah,
True.
So dirty, yucky. You worried about contamination, huh?
That's right.
Yeah. Such a bloody hand, bloody and filthy. How would the world even support such a person or his activities in Ukraine?
Yes, Master.
So if anybody would even want to shake hands with it, it means coordinating with it, with this kind of person, then you must know it's the same gang in a different location, that's all.
Yes, Master.
Oh, just like gangsters, they have their subordinates, they have their co-gangsters everywhere. in different countries
Yes.
for drugs and human trafficking. They have their agents everywhere doing bad things.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
So if you can see a person who looks like your neighbor, but he's dealing with drugs, then you know he's an agent of these international drug gangs.
Yes, Master.
Or children or human trafficking, then you know they're just agents of an international crime organization.
Yes, Master.
I guess I'm getting myself in more trouble now, but I don't care. I have to say what I have to say.
Yes, Master.
Don't you think? Would you like to go and shake hands with Putin if he can give you a big position in the Kremlin? Would you like to?
No, I'm not.
Master.
But these people are stupid. Ukraine still can win, and all the land will come back to them. It's true.
Yes.
Yes.
Лідер фракції тут, голова Офісу президента тут, прем'єр-міністр України Шмигаль тут, Подоляк тут, президент тут. Наша команда набагато більше. Збройні сили України тут. Найголовніше – наш народ, народ нашої держави тут. Захищаємо Україну вже 100 днів. Перемога за нами. Слава Україні! Героям слава!
You know, when Ukraine says that it will be fighting to regain its territories, it means that Ukraine will be fighting until it gains all its territory back. So it doesn't mean anything else. It's about our sovereignty, about our territorial integrity, it's about our independence.
You don't encourage robbers if you can control them.
Yes,
It's
Master.
not like you're helpless, 90-something years old and alone in the house, or you have to do anything. The burglar or the killer, murderer, robber once.
Yes.
This is the whole world united, the whole of Europe, the whole NATO. Everybody against these gangsters, so they have to take them down by any means.
Yes, yes.
Otherwise, they will continue to harm other neighbors.
That's right.
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
They threatened Moldova and Poland already. And before that, of course, they threatened Finland and Sweden. Don't you dare go to NATO.
Yes, Master.
They threatened France and they threatened UK also. Great Britain. And maybe they threatened somebody else that is not printed in the newspaper. We will make a list of something. Oh, terrible, I'm telling you. And how can anybody still support him? Support that kind of mentality and that kind of murderous action. Lower than low-life action. Go in there and kill children and rape children and elderly, 80-something years old even.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
They don't let anybody be alone, in peace.
No, that's right.
And boasting shamelessly, like we go there to liberate you, to protect you. Protect whom? Huh? They don't even protect the worm under their boots. Even the worms tremble under their boots and their tanks.
Yes, Master.
So it's really shameless. Only devil people do this, yeah? Only evil.
Yes.
They have no shame, no morals, no principles, nothing. Do you understand that?
Yes, Master.
Understand, Master.
I cannot talk enough about it. I hope the world understands. I mean, those people who still support Putin or who still do not understand the scenes behind the war in Ukraine.
Yes.
Yes.
Normally, Putin says this is a special military operation, but recently I saw in the news that he said that he will find new loving homes for the orphans caused by my war. Now he says it's my war. I saw that in the news. Stealing people's children and making it look like a charity. If he did not make war, how would these children become orphans?
That's right. Exactly.
No, it's just in Russia also everybody has become old and his army is dying, refusing to fight, defecting or running away.
Какой моральный дух подразделения?
Подавлен. Очень много человек сбежало. Я вообще против Путина, я за него не голосовал ни разу в жизни.
Так зачем ты поехал? Ты не мог сбежать, поднять тревогу?
Поднимали этот вопрос, сказали срок грозить. Другим советую сюда не соваться вообще. Оставить эту землю и все, и жить спокойно, самим у себя.
Мужики обращаются там сейчас на технике, еще там с автоматами, с оружиями. Бросайте это все, технику, оружие, все свои силы, уходите также на границу, бегите, стойте там, я не знаю, хоть вас сами не выпускают, ну, стойте просто. Сдавайтесь в плен, будете живыми.
Ще один наслідок деморалізації серед окупантів – дезертирство, яке дедалі частіше стає масовим. Дехто тікає з війська просто дорогою до України.
Я вообще не поддерживаю эту операцию, эту войну. Зачем, для чего? Там Журавлев, многие просто бегут. Люди, они все, даже вооруженных сил, они все против.
So now he's trying to get the new children to grow up to become killers.
Yes.
Yeah, to make up for the loss in Ukraine. And talking, sugar-coated like that. Oh, so sickening. Yeah, only devils would do this kind of immoral and shameless thing, knowing nothing of virtues and principles. Normal humans would not do this.
Yes, right.
Just a normal human, not to talk about virtuous human, religiously devout person or spiritual practitioner, nothing. Normal people outside, street sweeper or even commercial shop workers would not do such a thing. They will feel shame. They would know shame.
Yes.
So you can see this is a proof that Putin is a devil and his gang the same and his patriarch same.
Yes, Master, I understand.
This is a proof. They prove it themselves.
Yes, they do.
Nobody has to prove it for them. And nobody would believe them anymore.
Yes, Master.
That's why President Zelensky or Ukraine should not give any land to Russia, because what for you live under this kind of devil, dictator, bloodthirsty warmonger?
Exactly.
True.
You can't love animals and eat them too. If you care for someone unconditionally, how can you take their lives? Alba Paris, vegan.